Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Rengoku. Rengoku never really expected to witness a situation like this. Sure, he's heard about some unfortunate things that happen to people, and the idea of catcalling, but he's never actually had to see someone do that, and never really did he expect for that to happen to you when he was there as well. Wasn't that just so absurd and quite disrespectful, not only to the fact that you had a boyfriend, but just to you as a person? He could not understand the idea of people not having shame like that. But it was true. He saw it with both his eyes and heard it with his ears. The way that you were walking, peacefully. And this guy had the audacity to whistle at you while he was there. Just how dare he? You looked a little bit weirded out, but tried to continue on your way. But he had not just stopped calling you. Instead, he kept complimenting you and flirting with you, like Rengoku was not even there. So, when he saw that you were beginning to be uncomfortable, he decided he had to put a stop to this. Of course he knew that sometimes he must leave things up to you, but it was not so simple. And he tried to have some restraint. He really did, but it was difficult. Mister, would you please leave us alone? What about that? If I don't leave, what are you gonna do? So, of course, Rengoku has to prove a point, and he does it very well. He punches him, his smile wide. I was only warning you so I wouldn't have to punch you, but I guess you had no choice. Come on, Lion. Let's go. We're not stopping for these fools. You look a little bit weirded out by the entire encounter, blushing, but once you walk away, the two of you are laughing together. And whatever those men had tried to do earlier is totally forgotten. After all, he was not going to waste a second thought on them. And you were not either. Not when you had Rengoku by your side. Kokushibo. Kokushibo did not know why some people just could not keep to themselves, especially when he was right there. It seemed a little bit rude. And most importantly, he did not get the point of it. Why would someone ever do that? Why would they get that idea in their head? He still does not understand. But it seems like people just don't have common sense. Common sense is not so common. That is something that he has learned, as of late. Trying to live with you. Trying to interact with people more. Not that he means that you don't have common sense. For the most part, you do. And it's something he likes about you. And appreciates now that he knows how rare it is. But this person was bothering him beyond words. It was really irritating. How they thought they could just flirt with anyone like that. Not to mention, wasn't it clear that you had a boyfriend of your own? Yet, the man had not stopped talking. Come here, sweetheart, the guy said, telling you that you look like the most beautiful person he's ever seen. But Kokushibo could already tell that he said that line 100 times. Those people, they don't care about love or relationships. They just want a happy night, or happy day, or whatever time they want with you. He does not understand, and it disgusts him. So, when he tries to say another word, Kokushibo cannot hold back. He's been trying for your sake, but he has to do something. And it's not his fault that his first instinct is to go ahead and slap him in the face. You better shut up right now, or I will make sure you can never speak again, he said, his voice low and quiet, his aura menacing, terrifying, because the guy could not even say another word, not while looking into his eyes. Kokushibo stood over his form until he got up and ran away. and you could only stay, looking at him, wondering whether you should feel like he's very hot and you're really blushing right now, or concern. But right now, you were feeling both, and that was just about how it was going to be. Muichiro. Muichiro did not even pay attention to what was going on most of the time, walking along with you, and his attention could be anywhere, so long as it was morning and there were no demons about. He had nothing to worry about. So when he thought that you looked uncomfortable, that was one thing he was going to notice with ease. And then he noticed the guy that was catcalling you this time. He frowns. He's been bothering you? He asks. And you try to shake your head, but you can't really lie to him, so you just look hesitant. And you can already tell from your expression that he has been bothering you. So he kisses your cheek, tells you to wait it out, and you will go deal with him. And if the guy has to go away with a broken hand, that was surely assault or catcalling you in the first place, and not Muichiro for breaking it. Muichiro, you shouldn't have done that. That's what you say. But Muichiro only looks at you, and there is so much adoration and love in his eyes. Sorry, Moyan. That's the only thing I could think of. Really? That's all you could think of? But you really shouldn't have. It's fine. It's going to heal up in time. And for now, you could spend some time worrying about what he had done and regretting it. We could not argue with that. He was quite correct about it. And you were just glad that things had ended this well and not far worse. All right, if you say so. But next time, try not to break people's bones. For my sake. I'll think about it. That's all you could get from him, and you know there's no negotiating for more. And you're happy with it. It's way more than enough. And when you kiss him, he cools down from his previous anger, and you can feel him smiling again against your lips. And you continue on with your day normally, forgetting about the previous encounter, the only one remembering, the guy with his hand broken. But it's going to be fine. He'll have some time to reflect and regret.